Lesson 11.5 is reciprocal trig functions. We focused all our time on sine, cosine, and tangent. But believe it or not, there's 3 more, and they're called the reciprocals of these. So the reciprocal of sine is actually called cosecant, and the reciprocal of cosine is called secant. I know it seems like these should be together, sine and secant, cosine and cosecant. They're not. And then tangent and cotangent, those are easy. Not going to get into the reasoning of why they're called that yet, because I think it'll just confuse you more. So we've got still our sine, cosine, tangent being the so, opposite hypotenuse, cosine, ca, adjacent hypotenuse, and tangent, opposite adjacent. Don't worry about the y and the r and the x and all that stuff. Just focus on what we're used to. So cosecant, being the reciprocal of sine, is literally going to flip this ratio. So now it's hypotenuse over opposite. Cosine, where it was adjacent over hypotenuse, gets flipped to be now hypotenuse over adjacent. But reciprocal is having 1 over something, so that's why you're seeing 1 over cosine, 1 over sine. Don't worry about it now. Tangent, TOA, is opposite over adjacent. So I reverse that, and that would be adjacent over opposite. So here on number 1, it asks me find the exact value of cosecant. Cosecant is the CSC, cosecant of angle H. So I want to think about maybe doing sine of H, and then I'll flip it. Sine of H would be opposite over hypotenuse. Don't worry about rationalizing, because now that I do cosecant, of H, I'm just going to flip it and be square root of 61 over 4. That's it. Number 2, find the exact value of secant of W. Secant, S-E-C, is the reciprocal of cosine. So now I'm going to have, if you want to do it again, cosine of angle W would be adjacent over hypotenuse, so 5 over square root of 89. Again, don't worry about fixing it, because I'm going to flip it anyways to be square root of 89 over 5. And then number 3, this is cotangent of angle J. So tangent of J would be opposite adjacent. So I'm going to have cotangent of angle J be the reciprocal of square root of 57 over 3. So just getting used to seeing cosecant, sine go together, secant, cosine, cotangent, tangent are just flipped versions of each other.